Alrighty, hello. Welcome to the Royal Robles tarot card reading. This is going to be my first one, so I'm just going to go ahead and give a general reading, like the rose quartz for the energy of love. I have 3 decks that I like to use here. One of them is just going to be your Rider Waite tarot deck, but actually it's a little bit different. It's a Rider Smith tarot deck. Has a few extra cards in there. Also, I have the Metaphysical Cannabis Oracle deck, as well as the Light Seers deck right here. Alrighty, so I'm hoping that this channel just goes ahead and gives somebody, anybody, even one person would be great, instead of like a prediction of any future, more of like advice for what they're going through. So hopefully I can go ahead and pinpoint what somebody might be going through, and then kind of show that through the advice that I'm giving them, if that makes any sense. And since this is the first video that I'm making, I'll just go ahead and see how it turns out. So we're going to go ahead and light this yellow candle for protection from Santísima Muerte. Prayer to God, Holy Spirit, Santísima Muerte, Mahalakshmi Namaha, Ganapate, and all entities and divine entities that I seek protection and blessings from. Please help me receive the most, your highest message for my greatest and the collective's greatest good. And let this message come through clearly so that anyone listening may understand for the fullest gain from the message. So what I'm going to do, we're going to be a little more unorthodox. I'm just going to go ahead and start with the Metaphysical Cannabis deck, Cannabis Oracle deck. And basically, what I like to do with those cards is kind of just set 3 to 4 cards up to see kind of what the advice is going to be from here on out. Like, these are the advice cards, so to speak. So I like to get these as like my preparation cards, and then I'll go ahead and use the other decks to sort of clarify or just build on from those notions of healing. Alrighty, so if you guys never heard of the Marijuana Cannabis Oracle deck, it's actually a really cool deck for healing and to give credit, I would like to say, or give devotion, if you will, to other deities, especially some that a lot of people have never heard of. Certainly, I never have heard of any, or not of any, but of a lot of them, until I found this deck, and then I started doing my own personal research on them, which helped me dive a little bit deeper, not only into the deck, but into the meaning of the cards themselves. So go ahead and Spirit, please provide me the 3 to 4 cards that you want me to lay out for the collective, so that they may receive the message from you for their highest good and healing within love. Okay, try it again. Spirit, I'm going to receive 3 to 4 cards so I could receive the most highest healing for the collective. There's 1. 2 balance card. Spirit, provide me 2 more cards, please, so we can build off these cards as far as the healing goes. Provide me 3 cards, 2 more cards. I'll allow the collective's highest form of healing of love. Fingers are getting a little slippery. Just 2 more. Perfect. Okay, and I like to also turn this card right, the undercard right side up, because I always feel like the bottom card has everything to do with the reading. So, second card is going to be family, Omo, family, and the third card is going to be bliss. So, I'll go ahead and show these to you really quick. So there's this card. Family. Okay, so what I'm getting from here, from a quick reading, is within a family out there, somebody might be going through some sort of family turmoil. This family love, when I say love, it doesn't necessarily mean romance of any sort. It could be family, friends, love with coworkers. It doesn't matter. It's basically love as seen from the divine eyes. So it's not just romance or romantical. It's love in every form. So right now it's showing me that there's sort of a chaos within a family out there. The collective, whether it's he or she, is having chaos within their family, and they're looking for balance. They're looking for advice, or their advice that they're needing to hear is that they need to find balance. And the reason that their family is off balance, or that there's so much chaos within their family, is because there seems to be a lack of trust, or let's be more positive on it, a needing for more trust within the family unit. Now, this family doesn't have to be immediate family. It could be, doesn't have to be blood. It could be just whatever you would consider family. So when you hear that word, however that resonates with you, if it doesn't resonate with you, go ahead and disregard it. But like I said, somebody is having chaos within their family. They're looking for balance, and I'm letting them know that the reason for this lack of balance, or so much chaos within their family unit, is because of a lack of trust, I should say. So with that balance card, we can go a little bit deeper into it. Yeah, so for that balance card, this card bursts and brings the message to find equilibrium. You can be sure that instant karma will be showing up for you no matter where you are on the spiritual path. Above the rocks, you see a bright star illuminated. Serious streams. Light goes down into the middle of the rocks and reminds us of the gentle balance in the forces that drive us. There is a fine line between chaos and balance. Just as your thoughts can build you up, they can take you into a momentum that is out of balance, causing unease, stress, and multitudes of other negative things. This card emerges usually when you are hearing the call for balance. Maybe you need more sleep, more work, or more alone time, or in this case, balance within your family is what I'm getting. Whatever the balance is needed, if you look inside yourself, you will find it within your spirit. Unakite is a good stone that helps balance people out, or to balance a home out, if you get Unakite for your family members, or yourself at least, to make yourself feel balanced. A thought pattern that might be good for one to take on would be, my emotions are balanced and I react with love. Sort of as a mantra, daily mantra, or a mantra until you receive balance. To dive deeper into that Omo card, or the family card, we're going to go ahead and in this card, we see the next 7 generations reflected in a mirror that stands before a couple who hold a child in their arms. The child's spirit refracts into a multitude of future beings who have the wisdom of their ancestors. We who sit with the cards today. The couple has a look of grace and confidence, knowing that they can change the perception of the world with the proper vehicles of delivery. The mirror is wrapped in cannabis leaves and flowers to showcase how this guide works through lifetimes. Crystals line the bottom of the mirror, and we see the fruition of the future self card. The sun and the moon are carved into the frame to showcase how the future will be full of light. Yet, we'll still have some dark days only illuminated by the moon. Omo appears when the subject of family comes up and reminds you that we're all born with a family. They may not be exactly who we wanted, but they are who we need to evolve from this human experience. So that's just diving a little bit deeper, giving you a little more understanding of this card itself. Basically, it's exactly what I said. The cards, how they're relating to themselves, seem to be where there's chaos within a family. For me to combine the two cards. Now, diving into the third card, Bliss and Trust. I'll go ahead and dive deeper into that one right now. Bliss is described as a complete state of happiness or joy and comes from the English word blithe, to find your bliss. We eliminate patterns, habits, and thoughts that take joy away from our daily lives and replace them with things we actually like. Are you doing things you don't actually want or like to do because you feel an obligation to someone or something? Finding your bliss is about bringing your potential and authenticity to a peak and getting lost in it. A bright yellow veil lifts to the tip of this card as you come out of the balance card. You are trusting the non-material world as you follow a blissful breeze. Although this card seems minimal, it is powerful in the aspects you don't see. You must be willing to let the universe support you. We see a platinum light in this card and minor symbolism for the root chakra, as this card is used in the chakra spread in this book. This card is the card of trust. You must trust that the answers you are seeking are being given. When this happens, your entire soul group of helpers appears through the veil to assist you. Now, basically it's saying to trust the universe, trust God, trust whoever you believe in, which now trust them to bring balance into your family life, or put more trust into your family life, rather as if we were to think of everything as a one consciousness, everything being as one. If you were to put trust into your family, that is putting trust into God, and that is putting trust into the whole. So if you were to start with the immediate topic that needs help, or that needs to alleviate from chaos within its home or family dynamic, and you can go ahead and start with that and put trust into your family members in order to receive balance and alleviate chaos from within the home or the family dynamic. Now, the bottom of this card is Resurrection, or the bottom of the deck is Resurrection, the Yamaya card. So adding that card to this deck, basically the understanding of this, to me, the overall message is how I take the bottom of the deck card, the last card of the deck. It's resurrection of a family, resurrection of love within the family, since this is a love ritual or love tarot reading. Basically, we're trying to resurrect that love, resurrect your family back to its dynamic that it once used to be, or once used to bring you harmony and balance within yourself. So I'll go ahead and move on. I'll start with the Light Seers card deck, or the Light Seers deck. And as I'm reading these, I'm not just reading 3 different decks, 3 different cards at a time. I'll show you exactly how I formulate this layout for myself. Whether somebody wants to adopt it or someone might criticize it, I'll take both ways. It doesn't matter to me. It's something that I personally found works when it comes to my general readings. So Spirit, can we go ahead and build off these 3 cards? Balance, family, and trust. We're going to go ahead and clarify, if you will, balance and chaos, Omo family, and bliss and trust. 3 cards draw, Spirit. Help me deliver your best and most authentic message so I can bring the collective their highest good message, to bring them to their highest, most authentic self within love. Uh-oh. Okay, let's do one more shuffle. Okay. Clarify, balance, chaos, family, Omo, and bliss, trust. Oops. Okay, that's too many, so let's try this again. Okay, Spirit, I just need 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards, Spirit. There's one. Spirit, I just need 1 more card, please, to deliver your highest message. Okay. And again, I'm going to lay this deck bottom side up, which is going to be the 2 of Wands, okay? So, as I just pick these up, I have the Hermit card, the Queen of Swords, and the Page of Swords, okay? So to me, just reading this really quickly, I'm seeing 2 feminine energies in here. Actually, 3 feminine energies. 2 major ones, though. So one of them might be you. I'm not, like I said, it could be he or she. But within this family dynamic, whether you're a female or I'm seeing it as you as a female. And then I'm seeing an extra energy here, which is going to be the Queen of Swords, I want to say. You're going to be a younger, the Queen of Swords is going to be like an older, more honest, truthful, very stern type of female energy. Beautiful, intelligent, straight to the point, doesn't ask for no bullshit, no nothing like that. She's definitely one to put up with no shit from anybody. But she's very stern, she's very cutthroat, but she's an honest person. She's just been hurt in her life, and she doesn't want to, there's no more room in her life for any more bullshit, like I said. So the Page of Swords as well, I'm imagining is your energy, just by the placement that it landed in, which is under the Bliss Trust card. The Queen of Swords landed under the Omo family card, and the Hermit card landed under the Balanced Chaos card. So the way I like to read it is, like I said, a verification card. So I like to go down that way. I could read a message going straight across, but I also like to read a message going straight down like this in rows. So it gives me that much more in depth of a reading, if you will. So the way I'm looking at this spread right now with the Balance and Chaos card, in order to kind of discover balance within this whole chaos of the family, it's asking you to go into hermit mode. It's asking you to go within yourself and find your divine truth, basically. It's asking you to use your spiritual mind, kind of attune that spiritual mind for yourself so that you can start seeing things from your third eye, and that might help you sort of navigate within this chaos and sort of deviate, if you will, or direct other family members, such as the Queen of Swords, the older energy, older female energy, on which direction to take, or maybe kind of closing their mouth a little more, or whatever it is, just advising, being able to advise your family by seeing it through a different perception, if you will. And the way you're going to gain this perception is by going into hermit mode or into solitude, so that you can meditate or rest upon your own personal thoughts, or just kind of do you, read whatever it is that brings you sort of your own personal enlightenment, so that you can find balance within yourself first. So basically it's finding that balance within yourself in order to bring balance into your family. The Omo family card, like I said, the Queen of Swords landed under the Omo family card. That's why I mentioned it's an older female energy. I already described that one. So whoever this might be to you, she might be the one that you might be in conflict with, the one that you might have to come into contact with, have a conversation with after hermiting yourself, if you will, or going into hermit mode with yourself. Then you're going to have a conversation with the Queen of Swords. If there's a bigger family dynamic that's involved, or if it's just her, either way, you want to go ahead and sort of align yourself, align your chakras, get on point, get centered before you speak with her, in order to make sure that this chaos doesn't continue within that dynamic, whether it's just you two, or whether she's the leader of your family and you're going to talk to her to spread a message to the rest of the family members. However it is, however it resonates, take it or leave it. As I can see, you're the Page of Swords. You're a very bright person. You're very smart. Just like the older female energy in this spread. You landed under, or the Page of Swords landed under this Bliss and Trust card, basically asking you to trust in the universe, trust in your own personal bliss, trust in yourself, trust that you have the answers within yourself to fix this family dynamic and the chaos that's going on with it right now. So whatever the situation is, I know there's no love like a mother's love. I can speak to that from personal experience, being that my mom has always been there for me, and she's pretty much ride or die as far as anybody in my life has been. So I know that no matter what kind of conversation you might bring to her, this person seems like an elderly lady within your family, sort of that motherly, grandmotherly role. If you were to come to them with a calm, sort of censored aspect, or calm, censored perception, and just explain whatever it is that you guys are arguing about, or just explain whatever your opinion is on the situation, explain to this elderly energy, female energy, calmly and directly, but in a kind of in a soft, loving tone from your spiritual eyes perception, if you will. I think that female energy will be more receptive to what you have to say about this family becoming balanced, or eliminating the chaos within this family dynamic. Like I said, whether it be you two energies, or maybe an energy of the entire family, and she's like the leader of the family, like I mentioned. But in order to do all of this, first you must trust in yourself, Page of Swords, or collective. First you must trust in yourself. You are a very bright and smart female energy, and basically you have the answers within yourself, and universe and God, love will speak to you once you just kind of take yourself away from the crowds, from all the noise outside and all your peers and everything. Just kind of go recluse, go into your room, just go hide under your covers, whatever it is, and just be with yourself, however it might be. Sit in darkness, watch a movie, turn on, it doesn't matter, just whatever brings you most relaxing comfort, so that it's your voice and Divine's voice. That's the only ones that you can hear within yourself, so that you can solve this major problem to you, which is obviously a major problem coming up within the spread, which is going to be the family chaos being eliminated. So the Two of Wands shows me the ultimate thing here, the ultimate, as far as the Light Seers deck goes, the ultimate reading of these three cards is going to be the Two of Wands, which is sort of just waiting. We have a girl sitting here at the window. There's two wands next to her. She has a globe sitting under her as she sits on the windowsill, staring out the window at a sunset. Just looks like she's waiting. She's kind of waiting for this to resolve itself. So basically it's saying, I think every family member here within the spread is waiting for this issue to be resolved already. Nobody wants to go on hating each other. I'm sure there's a lot of love within this dynamic, this family dynamic here, and it's about just loving each other and making sure that you guys continue to express that, whether it's through agreement or disagreement. Just make sure you always keep love within your tone, always keep love in your voice. Just make sure, no matter how passionate a conversation might get, how passionate you might be about a subject that is not being agreed with you upon, make sure that you always remember that you are speaking to not only an elderly lady within your family, but not only a family member either, but you're also speaking to somebody that you truly love within your heart, somebody that you truly care for. And I know this because it wouldn't have came up in the spread if it weren't true. So you two are both waiting for a solution here. So let's see. Let's go ahead and take out this Rider Smith deck. Okay, and we'll go ahead and shuffle this deck. Spirit, can we go ahead and clarify this balance chaos, or the Hermit, Queen of Swords, and Page of Swords cards, along with the entire spread? just go ahead and help me deliver this message to the collective so that they may receive your best message or highest message at the highest form of good for their loved ones, for love, so that they may resolve any problems within family love or in their family dynamic. Can we go ahead and clarify the spread through the next 3 cards? Balance, balance, chaos, Omo family, bliss and trust, the Hermit card, the Queen of Swords, and the Page of Swords. So if we can go ahead and I'll do one more shuffle. Go ahead and cut the deck. All right, Spirit, go ahead and clarify for me, please, this spread. The next 3 cards, please. Oh, sorry. Slippery thumb. Hold on one second. 2 more cards, Spirit. Oh, see, so this is one of the cards that came out. Actually, it's pretty cool. It just came out. This is from the Rider-Smith deck alone. It's not the Rider-Waite, but Rider-Smith. I believe Smith is the illustrator of the Rider-Waite deck, and these are just some paintings that she has, or some drawings that she has for different things. I'll go ahead and tell you where they're from in a moment, but like basically, she just added 4 extra cards to this deck as like a celebratory deck for the Centennial. There's our 2 cards. See how they flew out? I love that. Okay, so... Oh, wow. So, I do see the family dynamic here now. Okay, so how awesome is this? So, basically, this is very, very cool. Very, very cool. And I'm going to turn this one upside down. All right. So, okay, so basically, this card right here that we're reading under the Balance Chaos deck, the Hermit card, is going to be the, it's called the Detail of Sheet Music Illustration. It's from A Christmas Carol by Edwin Woe, printed in 1898. So basically it's the detail on the music sheet that Smith drew, whether before or after the Rider-Waite tarot deck was made or not. I'm not sure, but before or after, but she's the same illustrator as the tarot deck, the Rider-Waite tarot deck. She also drew things for other people. Like I said, for this one's for The Christmas Carol by Edwin Woe, printed in 1898. This was from the sheet of music that they printed for the play. So she has other, I think, 3 to 5 other cards within the deck that basically this shows. So what this is, some people can take that as a ghost, but I just take that as an older female but older female energy with a younger female energy. So basically, that's under the Balance Chaos and the Hermit card, right? So the way I'm looking at that is, basically it's something that's going to be between, I'm feeling that it's something between the mother and the daughter, I want to say, or grandmother and daughter, or grandmother and grandchild. But I want to say mother and daughter here. The conflict might be between you two. I'm sensing that there was a lot of love growing up. She's very close to you guys, or very close to you, collective, when you were growing up. You guys have a very close relationship normally. I'm feeling that it's not as close as it once has been. But no family member that grows up usually is that close to their parents as they get older. Not as close as when they were kids. I mean, sometimes they are. Sometimes it flips and you get closer as you become an adult. And it just depends on the family dynamic. But I do see that there's a longing between you two for this relationship to draw nearer as it once was when collective you guys were growing up. I do have a male energy within the spread now, which is the King of Swords. I'm imagining is the father's energy. It could be something else. It could be a stepfather. It could be an uncle. It could be just another male energy. Now this is going to be so it's King of Swords. All 3 energies came out with swords cards, so I'm assuming it's one family. So I'd imagine it'd be father, mother, and daughter, however you resonate with it. It doesn't matter. It's your family. Like I said, it's a male head of household, female head of household, and a child is how I'm looking at it. Or we could even just say two females and a male within a household or within a family. One's older than the other. You know, the male is just more, obviously, as a male, he's going to be a little more dominant within the household no matter what, standing, especially on his own within this house. A little outnumbered here. So I'm seeing him drawing under the family card as well as the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords falling under the Queen of Swords card, clarifying that this is the family dynamic right here. Like I said, I felt that you are the Page of Swords, so you're under the Bliss and Trust card, asking you to trust in the universe, trust in yourself, to receive the message within yourself. In order to do that, going into the hermit mode, going into a private escape for yourself so that you can hear your voice and divine's voice only, in order to find some balance within yourself, within this whole chaos of life that we're going through right now with our family. So if we find that trust, we'll find that balance, which will kind of help us direct our way through this family chaos. And I'm seeing this right now, collective, maybe something to do with a lot of energy, like maybe there's a misunderstanding here because you're bringing a lot of energy to the table, too much energy for the King and Queen of Swords to handle. Maybe it's just a lot for them to take in. We're just at the Eight of Swords here, which usually brings like a fast energy, fast movement of energy. So maybe life is really exciting for you. You're going to school. There's just a lot of things going on, and you're just trying to share your day with them, and they're not understanding. They're not listening to you. So then they're going to ask, "What did you say?" Or right after you explain a whole story, they're going to be like, "Oh," ask you the same question. "Oh, how was your day today?" Or something like that. And it's upsetting you, and it's driving you crazy, and it's like you're just feeling like they're not listening to you. "Oh, my mom's not listening to me anymore," or this elder female energy is not listening to me. Or the King of Swords isn't listening to me. I'm getting upset, and that's going to basically bring turmoil and imbalance and chaos into that family life, because there's a lot of high energy in there. Not only that, because the high energy and them being older, not being able to keep up with that high energy. As we get older, we tend to slow down. Our body sort of like immobilizes little by little as we get towards death, if you will. So when we're young and we're sprightly and we're full of energy and